Oh, and welcome back, Crypto Hulk Show. Got a good one lined up for you today. A lot of big countries. Yes, Brazil, massive moves being made. Russia, they're getting set up, everybody, from what I see. Yes, we're not rich today because we don't have global crypto regulations and we don't have global tokenization of real world assets on a public ledger. We don't have that yet. People ask me all the time. These are the people that watch my show for 5 to 7 minutes and then click to some dumb shit channel to watch that talks about charts and all that dumb shit. Yes, I got to crack open a monster right now. Right meow. Haven't had one in about 2 days. This is one of them that I drink. And I only drink about 70% of it, 75%. That's it. Too much caffeine gives me the jitters. Whew. Okay, let's start off. Who's the first 5 people on the show today? Mr. OG, Pablo Escobar, MC Prosperity. And you got Bruce Griffin, IBW Dan. IBW. Alrighty. We're going to start off with Russia. I'm going to start you with Russia. With Igor. Igor is going to show you Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Let me do a copy paste for you. I'm going to show you it feels great having this channel, and it feels great having news that nobody has. Like, I can bring it like nobody else, Our friend Russia. Yes, let's start off here. Russia. Okay, now look. Hold the fuck up. Everybody, hey, you stubby looking, Neanderthal looking motherfucker who hasn't evolved yet. Shut up. Russia has been a Ripple partner for 10 years now. No other channel knows. The whole world, it's great. It's great to have this channel. I feel honored to be somebody that shows you news, fundamental news. Look, this is all being set up. And when it goes, XRP, look, we already know. It's not going to be at 50 cents. David Schwartz has already told us what he probably should have done is go after the biggest banks in the world first to get them to buy all this shit up and how it should be. But they did the opposite. They went with the little tiny companies. And one of the problems with that is it allows a lot of time for newbies like you and me to get in. Like, we're here early. Like, I don't know when this thing's going to take off. I think during the pandemic, they tried to set it off, but the American dollar was too resilient. And a lot of the people were too strong to just give up and say, okay, let the crypto take over. Look, David Schwartz even said, you want the price low so all the banks can buy in. They're not all going to buy in. Hey, I think by now everybody's just about bought in. I mean, I could be wrong. But it sure seems like this is taking a long time, man. You've got BNY Mellon jumping in at 2015-16. Like, damn, that's almost 10 years ago. And nobody wants to be first. And I understand nobody else wants to be last. But, I know we don't have global regs. We got to get Africa hooked up. Don't forget that. You got to get Africa hooked up. And then some of the poorest places in the world, you're going to be shocked. They're going to pop off first. Where's this crypto going to take off? Crypto Hall. It's going to be Asia, and then the other epicenter will be Europe. Okay, those are the hot spots we need to look at. London and all of the Europe. I know London's separate from the euro. But Crypto Hulk, I know you don't know, and I don't have a show, but I need to help you because your facts are getting mixed up. One, you're calling Ripples XRP. They're not. They're called XRP. Thanks for helping me. I had no fucking clue the past 4.5 years. Thanks for letting me know. Oh God, yes. And the other one is, but Crypto Hulk, London's not part of the EU. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Shit, man. What would I fucking do without you, man? Oh shit. I gotta hire you on to help me. Those are the two areas, the London and then the EU and then Asia. Those are I call them two areas. Yes, I know. I know it's separate. I know you're just dying to try to show me up, aren't you? You're so fucking butthurt because your life is such a pile of shit that you have to try to find one thing wrong with Crypto Hulk and ride that son of a bitch off to the sunset as your claim of fame. Crypto Hulk made one mistake. Holy fuck. I got to get on this and capitalize on that. Truly sad. Here's Russia now. Something that no other channel is showing you evidence of. Russia expands the digital ruble pilot. Oh my God, liars. What news? Bitcoin.com news. Come on now. Step your game the fuck up. Watch Crypto Hulk. You think ruble, Russia, I have to read this title again because it's so fucking stupid. And the people at Bitcoin.com news are just as fucking retarded. Kevin Helms wrote this article. I'm not going to call him a journalist because journalists investigate. There's a thing called a journalism degree, something I did not get. I got the English degree, British and American literature, 16th and 17th century. Yes, I know. But I got the English degree. And Kevin, you got some work to do there, buddy. You probably got an English degree like me, but maybe not a journalism because this is not journalism right here. Russia expands digital ruble pilot. This son of a bitch has been out for 10 years. I think we're past the pilot stage in 10 years. But if you don't watch Crypto Hulk show, you ain't gonna know. Okay? It says here we go, everybody. Hoo-wee. Hold on, baby Stiffy coming on. Widespread use expected in 2025. Ooh, I'm gonna cry. Okay, now don't always listen to what they say. We got to watch what they do, and also watch what's going on. Don't always listen to what they say. I'm telling, don't do that shit. You'll get confused. Listen to what Crypto Hulk says, and then just think about what I say. I'm not telling you to do what I fucking say. You need to listen first. So first, shut your mouth. And then when I'm saying shit, pull your fat ears out and listen. Listen to what I say. I'm not telling you to do what I say. Just listen and consider it. Talk to some other friends you trust very closely. Russia's central bank is expanding. Here we go, liars. Its digital currency pilot program. Come on now. Involving 9,000 individuals and 1,200 companies. I want you to see what Russia's doing. They're officially rolling this out. They've already rolled it out. They're officially rolling this out, and they're telling us 9,000 Russians, I guess citizens or maybe business owners. I don't know. They're not telling us. But they've got 9,000 individuals and 1,200 companies. New features for the digital ruble. Oh, really? Include payments via QR code will be tested. Full-scale implementation is expected by late 2025. We'll see about that, won't we? According to officials, demand for the digital ruble is growing, with successful integration anticipated due to ongoing sanctions. Oh, that's going to drive this See, crypto is going to drive these sanctions. Look, bad shit when it happens is going to make us rich. Later on, I'm going to talk about gold and silver and why you need to buy it. That's why I'm going to be buying my last sizable amount. I know this gravy train they got. This gravy train of cheap gold and silver prices is not going to be here, I think, for a few months more. This is my last chance to jump in and buy the fuck out of gold and silver because I'll be done and I'll be paying that shit off till summer. Okay? In the United States, summer of next year. That's how much I'm going to get this gold and silver last minute. I'm just letting you know I'm putting it on credit. And if I have to pay 23% fees or something, then fuck it. I'm going to do whatever I got to do because I'm not missing out on getting gold. Let's say I'm not missing out on having gold when it hits 10,000 an ounce. I'll be like, legend, $20,000 an ounce, legend. Like, damn, Crypto Hulk, you just went all in and got all that fucking gold. Now you can go buy a house. Yep. Because everybody else is like, oh, I'm the dollar cost average. I don't want to get into debt. Well, then you're never gonna make any money. You're gonna stay a broke dick. Okay, that's your choice then. I'm gonna do what I do and make a fuck ton of money, and you're gonna do what you do and stay a fuck ton broke. The pilot will feature new operations of the Bank of Russia. Now participants will have access not only to opening and closing and replenishing digital ruble accounts. I want you to see what's going on. Russia right now is introducing cryptocurrencies to its people, the ruble, so it's not going to attack, the Russian monetary system. They're going to be given wallets and all these things. They're being set up, everybody. Okay. It's like a pilot. I want you to see what's going on. They're rolling this out as, look, they're going to have all these cryptos later. You'll see. And how it's going to be in the future, I'm just letting you know. Time machine, we traveled forward, now we come back, okay? The rich of Russia will be able to buy all the good cryptos. And the rich meaning you probably have to be worth, I don't know, 100 billion bucks or something. And then they'll allow you'll have to be those accredited special investors. This is the gatekeeper, everybody. If you ever took anything sociology class wise, y'all know what gatekeepers are. They're the rich people at the top that keep the rich rich and keep people like us out. That's like the Indian caste system. The Indian caste system wants to keep these poor bastards poor, and then the rich people have these opportunities. They're going to shut down. I told you, you have 100 exchanges, and in the end, you'll have 10. And who are those 10 that own the exchanges? All the powerful banks right now. Bada bing, bada boom. They're going to buy out your Kraken. They're going to buy out all these things, the Webull, Robinhood, and all this dumb shit you're going to. You're not going to be able to get the good crypto. You'll get the dumb shit, like the Bitcoin and the Ethereum and the Shiba and all that shit, fucking Doge. You'll be able to get all that. But the shit that goes from 50 cents to $50,000, oh, you won't be able to get that because you're not this institutional investor. See, that's how the gatekeeping is done. Just letting you know, okay? So this is what's happening in Russia. They're getting Russia already because then what this will end up doing, everybody, is Russia will start using this. America will realize it's fallen behind. We're going to have some kind of crisis happen in America. And then we're going to realize, oh, damn, we needed to move to a cryptocurrency system just like Russia. Oh, I mean, this shit is so predictable. When you watch Crypto Hulk Show, you know how all this stuff's going down. We can see it. Okay. So Russia right now is showing us how it's going to be in America. We're going to have the same thing. Digital dollar. We're going to have but it's going to happen in light speed. You'll watch. We're going to have some kind of crisis in the United States. Russia will be seen as being ahead of us. And their cryptocurrency will make everything, it'll change the world. And we'll be wondering, why do we have paper? Why are we flying airplanes with tons of paper? Just like what Barack Obama did to Iran when he gave them like $500 million in cash. He flew airplanes of money over there. That's what Barack Obama did. Just thought I'd let you know. He tried to do it quietly. But we found out. And then they kind of the news media just became fluffers and kind of avoided the story and tried to spin it off as something else. But I remember a lot of shit. Now, to close off this article, we have the second to last paragraph. From the second half or closer to the end of 2025. If no, let's say incidents occur, the digital ruble will become widespread, and everyone who wants to will be able to use it. This is what the Russian banking system said right here. Okay. Maybe towards the middle or to the end. If there's no problems, maybe in the middle. Okay. There you go. This is what Russia's telling us. Now, let's look at the evidence that we have that Ripple and Russia are best friends. Here's an article right here. You'll never see this on CNN. The reason my channel is so heavily shadow banned is just because what I'm showing you right here. Look at this evidence. Breaking: Russia to release Ripple XRP stablecoin, all planned since 2013. I made this video 5 months ago. I want you to go to the 23-second mark. Let's go to the 23-second mark. What are we looking at here? Ripple RU. And if you look to the left of that, that's the Ripple wallet address. Now, Dennis has already done this, but if you want to, you can go to like XRP Scan or one of these others and look on the XRP ledger and look for that wallet address, and it'll say Ripple Russia. And you come back to Crypto Hulk Show and be like, damn, dude, you know shit. And I'll be like, oh, you know shit? No, you know shit. Now, go to the 28-second mark. 28-second mark. Go to there. What do you see? Ripple Russia again, but you see the Ripple logo. So now we know it's Ripple. Look right here. You got the Ripple logo, and then it says Ripple. And then and the logo is in the Ripple blue, the color Ripple blue. And look at Russia, the RU, that's in blue. Now, Crypto Hulk, how do you find all this stuff? Why don't Crypto Hulk? Another important question, Crypto Hulk. Why doesn't any other channel acknowledge the information you have? Because these people are bitches and they're so fucking butthurt that I have this and they don't. Now, let's go to the 46-second mark. School's in session right now. Professor Booth. Let's go right here. Look here. Rippler RU. Well, look at the top. Look at the top of the page. We got Z Payment. You know what Z Payment is? That's a Russian crypto network. Ruble gateway from Z Payment. Are you seeing this? I'll explain what Z Payment is in a minute. You've got Ripple helping Russia. This dates to 2014. Look at the website, rippleru.com. It's not usable anymore. But look at the cryptos they had in 2014. Russia had XRP. They were known as Ripples. They had the ZPR. That's the Z Payment Ruble. Okay. Then they had the Bitcoin, which we all know. And then they had the RUB. That's the Russian ruble. Everybody, the pilot's been over for 10 years. Here's your evidence for that. This is right off the internet. Now, go to the 1 minute, 4 seconds. 1 minute, 4 seconds. Let's see what we have. The Z Payment Acceptance and Processing System has been operating since 2007. That's 2 years before Bitcoin. Just thought I'd put that out there. And provides a service for organizing payment acceptance in favor of stores and services, as well as a system of internal interest-free transfers. Well. So Russia had a crypto system. Yeah. Now I'm going to show you something really cool. Ripple joined Z Payment. Let me show you. No other channel has this information. You guys are so special. Go tell your mommies. Go tell your mommies that Crypto Hulk says I'm special. Look what we got here. Oh, this is one of these oh shit moments. Crypto Hulk, I'm looking at something called Z Payment. And you're right, you are. Z Payment, Payment Acceptance and Processing System. Now you can see this. This is from 2014. All that I really wanted to focus on was where it says news. So let's look on the left side, bottom left corner, where it says news, and it says January, like what, 9th, 2014, everybody. Almost 10 years ago. Well, Crypto Hulk, that's not really a pilot. That's right. You're learning, aren't you? Crypto Hulk has information. This is 10 years before anybody else even knows. Look at this. Ripple Gateway, 2014. We are pleased to announce that the first Ripple Gateway, oh, but Crypto Hulk, is it our Ripple? Or it could be another Ripple, Crypto Hulk. That's what I heard these dumb shit say. Well, they're not talking about Ripple. Talk about something else. And I'm like, wow, you fucking cocksucker. And then later in this art, right in here, it says, talks about XRP. Oh, looks like it's the same one, cocksucker. Yes, you are. You're a good little cocksucker. That's what you are. Talking all kinds of shit against Crypto Hulk channel. Wow, you should be ashamed of yourself. How embarrassing. So there you go, right there. Ripple, Crypto Hulk showed you no other channel because these people are fucking got shit for brains. Russia got a partnership with an American company called Ripple out of San Francisco. What Ripple did was help design the Russian ruble. And this is probably before 2004. Remember, when they show you it, they've been working on it for a year or two, right? So you probably had Ripple in Russia around 2012 or 13. And then, yeah. Then we click out of that one. We talked about a 2007 crypto system. I came in with the original Z payment page, and here I am right here with all of you. Looks like I got some donations. Appreciate that. I have a listener sponsored channel. Look, the reason I push hard is that's number one, it's just in my nature to do my best. But now I've got people that pay for memberships. So I got to even do more of my best. You pay for memberships, you give donations. I don't have corporate sponsors. My show will probably never get a corporate sponsor because I put out too real information. I'm showing you stuff right now that this is shaking the, what do you call it, people that run shit. Oh, they're just like, what the hell? This dude's information is dangerous. Look what I'm showing you. Do you even realize? How do we get past national, and I can't say security? How do we get past that as Ripple to help our quote enemy, right? Make their crypto money back 10 years ago. This pilot is done. This article, these people who wrote the article, nobody knows this. You guys are aware of things that nobody knows. Okay. If the American public knew this shit, do you know how much XRP would be worth? You know how many people would be on my show? I wouldn't have about 200 people watching my program now. I'd have about 20,000, wouldn't I? I might even have 200,000. You never know. But I don't run a numbers game. My job is to bring you information. However many people want to listen, you guys are getting information. You will not find on any, these other people are charging 500 a month. Come on, man. They don't have this kind of shit. And if they do, they steal it from me. Okay. Because we can go back 2 years ago, and these people never had shit until about a year, 6 months ago. Then they're like, oh man, this Crypto Hulk dude, how the fuck does he know this stuff? Put it on the show. Put it on the show. Okay. Because let's play the game. Well, let's take it back 2 years ago and see how many of these fuckheads had information like this. They don't. They were talking about all kinds of dumb shit 2 years ago. All right. That's what they were doing. So I appreciate that's why I do this work. I put in work and it's based on appreciation. You're the corporate sponsors. All right. I want you to feel privileged because it's about information. You're paying me for information. You're watching this show for information. So then you can make better decisions. I'm showing you these connections. There's some, I don't have all the answers. I'm not the answer guy. I'm the guy that does research, that does work. I do work. And through that work, I find, whoa, what is this? Russia working with you? Uh, Ripple? How does the Defense Department authorize that? See, when you start watching my show, and this is where I took critical thinking in college, very intro level stuff, intro to logic, made truth tables and shit, and listened to like John F. Kennedy speeches and put it in the truth table to see if portions of what he's saying is true or not. We did all that shit. Okay. I couldn't make another truth table right now to save my life, but we did make them. And that was, damn, what year was that? 90, 98, 26 years ago? I don't remember how to do that shit. It don't matter. I did it then. Eric Goldsmith, thank you very much for that donation to the channel there. Eric Goldsmith, buddy. Then you got Ruru. Thank you very much for the tax-free donation to the channel. We got XD Khan. Thank you very much. Late fee and the Fuck Yo YouTube Fund. I love it. It's the FK Yo YT Fund. We have to speak in code, so YT don't figure it out. Dave Ryan. Thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate the tax-free donation there, buddy. Past 61 came in late, so I've been lurking. Oh, you're lurking while I'm working. XRP Shaman says, yes, do I agree? YT does suck, but it is part of the movie. Pizza and wing time. YouTube sucks nuts. D's nuts. D's. All right. So there you go. There goes your Russia story. Now let's go to the, I got to do some business right now. So on Crypto Hawk channel, I sell gold and silver coins. I do not make any money off those. If I sell a gold necklace, silver necklace, hardware wallet, I make money on that. On occasion, there's special gold or silver coins that are like collector sets. Those things I'll make a commission on. So now that I've already said that, why am I talking about gold and silver? In case you just woke up yesterday, we're going to have a Black Swan. And a Black Swan is a global event that happens once and almost never. Like once every couple hundred years or something, maybe, okay? We all believe that, I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. It doesn't take make-believe. We all believe that the United States economy and all the economies in the world are going to suffer some sort of a significant event. We're going to call that a Black Swan. I think it's pretty generally accepted in the whole crypto space. I think even people that are gold bugs or silver bugs believe that what we're right now at $35 trillion in debt in the United States, we can't, in 3 to 4 months, we get a new trillion. I'm going to let you know, this ain't going to work for another 1, 2, 3, 4 years. We're done. It's all over. Okay. Now, another pandemic plus a war or a terror event could speed up that spending real fast. It could take 4 years and put it in the air. Okay. When you start spending all this money on planes, trains, and automobiles and all this boom, boom, pow technology stuff and laser guided this, and it adds up real quick. You're in a full out depression. Okay. Stuff can happen very quickly, everybody. I want to let you know, you're not going to be able to predict it. See, I think we all know something bad's going to happen from this election. I'm preparing in advance. I'm going to go into debt. Now, first off, my name is Crypto Hawk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't listen to a word I say. I just snorted 2 lines of Coke and drank 5 shots before this program. So I'm under the influence now. So anything I say as far as financial advice now is tainted, and I'm not legally responsible. If I admit that I'm high as fuck and everything when I make the show, that tells you right there So legally, that's the only way for me to get out of being in financial investment is if I admit that inside here I've got 5 shots of vodka and I just snorted 2 lines of coke. Any court in the land, hey, this guy gave acknowledgement and disclosure. So there you have it. Um, the gold and silver, I'm going to load up on in the next 1 to 2 months, and I hope I don't miss my window. Okay. I easily see by January ish gold hitting 3 grand. I think this presidential election thing is going to be massive. Whoever wins, it's going to be bad. And it might be worse, possibly, if Trump gets elected, because the Dems are just going to go full out nuclear and they're going to bring in some people from overseas and do some boom, boom, pow. I already know. We all know how this works. And if Trump wins, again, that you'll have all these people come out of nowhere with the rioting, with the Black Lives Matter and all that dumb shit we had before. Um, even though the leader of the Black Lives, isn't that sad how she sold out black people and stole all the money, her and her family and friends? But anyhow, um, here's how you get past these dumb shit sellout people. That's why I got U.S. sponsors, right? I got it all set up for a reason. Think I could have went the route and had sponsors, but anyhow, gold and silver is what you need. When this thing goes bad, I'm gonna be doing great. Like Tony the Tiger, it's great. Okay. Are you gonna be doing great? If a recession hits, go into debt right now. Get about $3,000 at a minimum and get you silver. I think you'll make more money on silver than gold. Why do I say that? Because if silver hits, you're spending what, $25 a coin now, 28. And when those coins are $200, look at the money, $300, $400, $500. Some people say not tomorrow, not next week, but silver can hit that. Gold can hit their a lot of these gold places are telling us 10, 15, 20 grand. You buy a gold coin for 2,500. I started buying the gold when it was $18.50 an ounce. Now I look on this website the other day, $2,700. Now I sell gold and silver. I keep my eye out and who's selling what for how much. Right now, I thought I was getting a deal, getting gold for $18.50 an ounce, and then it went to 2,000. Then it went to 22, 25, 27. I've seen it for 27. We're getting close to 3,000, aren't we? Then guess what? 4, 5, 6, 10. I'm showing you right now, the gold and silver will make you money first before crypto will. I'm going to show you a way. Use other people's money. Don't use your own. Because in case of emergency, you got money. And in case of emergency, I ain't paying no loan back. All right. I'm just letting you know. See, that's how I'm thinking. Some of you might want to get 5,000 in loan and get a fuck ton of silver. And then when silver goes to $100 an ounce, sell all of it back, pay off the original loan, and now you got a fat thousands and thousands and thousands, and I can go on and on and on, a dollar's worth of money. See, I'm showing you now how to use a recession for your benefit. If you put in this money and silver goes up 20, 30 times, guess what? If you put in 1,000 times 20, you just got $20,000 for each 1,000. You put in 3 grand, now you just made 60,000. So you pay off the fucking loan for 3, and now you got what, 57,000 in profit? Well, shit, Crypto Hulk, that's a good idea. Well, no shit. That's why you're watching me, and I'm not watching you. All right. Use other people's money, so that way, if the recession hits and you get fired and laid off, then you don't pay back a loan. You file bankruptcy. Done. But then you won't need to, because that silver is going to make you fucking rich. That's what I'm doing. Now, I'm not going as balls deep as that because I've already got enough gold and silver, but this is like my last hurrah because I already know what's going to happen. This space shuttle is going to start taking off. This election is a trigger. And depending on who wins by around January-ish to February, I think all hell's going to break loose, possibly. Okay. If not before, but I'm saying somewhere around January, Feb. And guess what happens when financial, common financial bad shit happens? Crypto becomes the savior. And then everybody's diving into cryptocurrency. That would make that maybe about spring of 2025. Well, shit, Crypto Hulk. You kind of predicted something massive is going to happen in spring of 2025. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but something very massive is going to happen by then, by May. At the latest, by May. And probably around June is when I'll be getting done paying off all my debt for buying the gold. I hope. Maybe it's July. But anyhow, let's get into the next article here. PayPal. I want you to see what's going on. The big giants, everybody, they've got their crypto. Now they're buying their infrastructure and putting it in place. I want you to see this. Okay, let's. Hold on a minute. Let me do something here. All right. So, Robert Driscoll, thanks for the late fee and the tax-free donation there, Robert. So look at this article. This is massive right here. It's going to bring in everybody. PayPal launches card processing partnership with Shopify. What are we seeing here, Crypto Hulk? Not just that this Shopify is a big deal. It's the whole connection that I'm going to show you here on who's really all involved in this, and it's crypto related, okay? That's what makes this massive. PayPal says it's expanding its partnership with e-commerce company Shopify. Third paragraph, with a brand new experience, PayPal wallet. Oh, wallet. Well, you don't use a PayPal wallet unless you got crypto. Transactions will be integrated into Shopify payments in the US, which will streamline the managing of orders, payouts, reporting, and chargeback flows. Yeah, I wonder how it's going to streamline, huh? Oh, I'm ready to drop it here in a minute. This quote enhancement, here we go. You're going to love it because just in April, a few months ago, something massive happened with crypto, and I'm going to show you what it is. Notice here they're talking about wallets, a streamlining where all this stuff goes into one. Now they're talking about an enhancement, everybody. See, these are all the code words. I want you to notice because I'm ready to drop some massive story right here. I'm not just reading about Shopify, put me to sleep. No, I'm going to show you what's below the water. We're going to bring up that iceberg and be like, oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. Oh, yeah. So here, and they're talking about how much money they're going to make, and they're talking about offline commerce and all these things. Okay, now let's get into this. Let me show you what happened in April, about 3 months ago or so. Look at this. This now makes this article look huge. PayPal and Venmo. Oh, and Visa. Oh, shit, Visa. Now it's not looking so small anymore. So now we got Shopify, PayPal, Venmo, Visa. Let's see who else is at this crypto party. Visa said PayPal and Venmo are now offering its Visa peer-to-peer payment system. Oh, shit. You know what we're going to see in the future, everybody, is you can be on Shopify and send your friends money. All these things, everything's going to be hunky-dory. Let's look here. Oh, You got Western Union in this as well. Wasn't that some? Maybe you'd be on Shopify buying shit, and you could send somebody, you can pay bills on Shopify. How about that? You could send your friend money in Western Union. However, oh, look, in the third paragraph, we've got Cross River Bank and Pfizer are involved in this. So let's run the numbers now. Shopify, Visa, PayPal, Venmo, Western Union, Cross River Bank, Pfizer. Now, who are Cross River Bank and Pfizer? Pfizer. These are Ripple's first partners. Oh shit! And Visa is a massive Ripple partner. Oh shit! Let's look at all the evidence, everybody. Now that Shopify article isn't looking quite so small anymore, is it? No, not when you have Crypto Hulk on duty. Here's Visa. They dumped back 3 years ago 925 million into something called Currency Cloud. It's a Ripple partner. They bought it and all of the Ripple technology. Next, here's Visa again. They dump $250 million into a Ripple company so Visa can just use that Ripple technology. It's called Earthport. This was done in 2018, 6 years ago. So there's the Visa connection. Now, Crypto Hulk, you mentioned Pfizer and Cross River Bank. Let's look at those really quickly, shall we? Let's look below the water and see how big does this iceberg go, buddy. Well, we got 2014, everybody. 10 years ago. Oh, look, Cross River Bank. Ripple Labs signs its first two U.S. banks, CBW and Cross River Bank. Oh, shit, Cripple Hawk. Now, it does mention Fedor Bank in the second paragraph. Fedor Bank is in Germany, and that's Ripple's very, very first customer ever. So there's your Cross River Bank article. Now we look here. Let me show you something. Here's 2014. I'm going to show you what no other channel has. I got the 2014 Ripple yearbook. Shows all the people working there. And look what else we find. Let's look at the go to the 4-second mark. 4 seconds. What do we see? You got Ripple, meet the team. Well, let's back it up. Okay, go to the 5-second mark. 5-second mark. What do we got? Ripple Labs. Underneath that, meet the team. Look at the fourth team member, Pfizer. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. That was in the PayPal article. Yeah, it mentions Cross River Bank, which we just showed you. First Ripple partner in America. And then Pfizer. They just happen to be there at the Ripple yearbook page. Pfizer, Ripple partner, 2014. That's on the 5-second mark. Let's click out of that one, and we'll looky right here. The Republicans had a national convention. You know where they had it at? The Pfizer Stadium. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. That was like the first Ripple partner, roughly. Yes, it was, and the Republicans are right there. Do you think they don't know that? You think this is all accident? That the Republicans, like Trump, is pushing crypto, and you've got the Republican National Convention at a Pfizer Stadium. Yeah, it's in Milwaukee. That's where the Republican National Convention was held, in a Ripple first year partner called Pfizer at their stadium. I'm sure that's just coincidence, right? Okay. That will do it for that article. Now, I just showed you the PayPal Shopify article. We dipped below the water and we saw all the vast connections. That's why PayPal and Shopify are talking about this will streamline, this will be better. No. We have all this. We have this new way of doing stuff. Oh, I bet you do. It's called Ripple partnerships. That's what it is. Okay. Let me check the comments section. Now we're going to talk about FedNow. Let's see here. No questions necessarily. So I'm going to move on to the next. You click out of the PayPal. Okay, United States federal government. Here we go. Straight up Ripple connections. When they decide to let this thing go, it's not going to be 53 cents, everybody. There's a thing called patience. And I learned in school, like in psychology, people that have what they call a delay of gratification, they graduate. So some people like doctors who could spend 8, 10 years in school before even like working, right? I mean, it helps to have a lot of money so you can like study all the way through and never have to work. Now, some doctors work, on weekends or something, or while they're going through school. But the point of the matter is this: those people that can study, watch my program, maybe if you want to take notes or not, whatever, you watch my program and you're like, damn, this is just very clear cut. Like, but then the price, see, it does what doesn't make sense is why does it only cost this much? So let's hold off on a price. And if everything I'm showing you, which is legitimate, right? But the price, why is it so low? How can it work at this price? These are things we don't know. I know they're using private ledgers, everybody. They're hiding all these things. They're tokenizing, getting everything ready. We know that Ripple has non-disclosure agreements with all these institutions. They can't say nothing. Why do you think they're not saying nothing? Because maybe people go out and start buying up all the cryptos. And it's not just XRP, it's XLM, XDC. You got the ISO crypto, Cardano's on that list, HBAR, Algorand, these kinds of things, right? So, but it's all a big mystery. Look, you guys, you're not going to see any chart analysis. This shit is not on the charts. Okay, you need to understand what you're dealing with. We're talking about a changing global payment platform where the whole entire world's going to use it. This crypto's got to be cheap enough for every country. Look, if XRP went to 10,000 bucks a piece now, is Zimbabwe going to be able to afford to buy this shit? No fucking way. That makes sense, right? XRP is not, look, we just went through a court lawsuit showing that it's not a security. What's a security? When you hear the news, you look at the price and it goes up. You hear good news, look at the price and it goes up. That's a security. So why the fuck is people in crypto still doing that with XRP? The court showed it's not a security. Securities go up and down based on speculation. Oh, you're right, Crypto Hulk. That's why I'm watching your show. See, if whatever Ripple does, maybe in the beginning it did that, okay? But the court has shown Ripple's not, the XRP is not a security, so you're not going to see it go up or down based on news. And if it does, it's speculation. That's what securities do, everybody. You buy a stock on the good news, and when it's bad news, hopefully you're the first ones to sell it off. And it's more complicated than that. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm just giving an insight as somebody who knows nothing about the stock market. What you want to do, the genius move, is what you're doing now. Watch fundamental news. Watch this guy like me who's connecting all the dots. Prices aren't moving. Now's the time to buy it, dumbass. Not when it's $500 or $1,000. When you're seeing all this fundamental news, look, there's no other crypto with this much fundamental news. It's not. I'm not seeing it. Now, I don't read. I see articles on Algorand, hooks up with blah, blah. Okay. I see some of the shit's not really important to me. Okay. I don't find any other cryptocurrency that is this connected to the whole entire world. I don't care if it's a nickel or it's a dime or a dollar. That shit doesn't concern me. I'm wanting to know how the fuck is Ripple hooking up with Russia and China and making their currency. To me, that's interesting. I don't care if it goes up a dollar or two because of that news. That doesn't. I want to know how the fuck did the Department of Defense allow that shit to happen? There must be something really, really big here. Because why the hell is my channel so shadow banned? Why do I make an episode? Why did my whole channel at one point was called Crypto Hulk 2? Why did that disappear? They just pushed a button and zapped that channel. These are things that make me realize I think I've stumbled upon something really massive here that nobody else knows. That's why you're here, okay? You just keep watching and learning what's on my program. There's nobody has news like this. These other people are reading this fluff news. Fluffer with a, you know what that is. These other people are just fluffers. They're trying to get the headline news to get you all, try to get you little stiffies going, and then it fizzles out. Okay, my show is fundamental news. I'm showing you what they're making. I'm showing you sometimes investments. We miss Hulk Jr. Oh, well, I don't. There he is. Hold on now. He's a supervisor. And once in a while, I've tended to bring him on. Okay, he made an appearance today. That was a special cameo appearance. Crypto Hulk Jr. Let me go with this article here. So you've got the Federal Reserve. Here's all the deep connections again. When this thing goes, everybody, it's not going to be 52 cents. Okay, you're going to be so shocked when this thing takes off because you put in all. This is your college course. Some of y'all have been watching my show for 4 years. You could have finished college by then. Guess what? You're watching this show. You're gonna be super fucking rich. I'm not doing this so everybody can make 30, 40, 50,000 a year income. Oh no, this is gonna be millions. Here's the title of this. 68% of businesses plan to add instant payments within 2 years. Now we look through here, we're talking about FedNow. That's a Ripple partner in there. To talk about the clearinghouse, real-time payment network. Ripple's mixed up with that as well. 68% of businesses plan to adopt instant payments in the next 2 years. We got here the rollout of FedNow alongside RTP. These are two Ripple partners right there. Ripple, what's FedNow involved in? The American dollar. America, United States, America. It's involved with America. And guess who's on the digital dollar project? Ripple. I mean, are you seeing where we all know where this ends, okay? More than 480 financial institutions, they're all under non-disclosure agreements, of course, participate in real-time payments, and more than 900 are involved with FedNow. Now look here we go again. For instance, Plaid's partnership with Cross River Bank, that's a Ripple partner I just showed you from day one, demonstrates how FedNow can enhance financial services, including micro deposits. We go on and on. They talk about Astra's integration with FedNow. I'm going to leave that article there and just show you the truth drops right here. Let me do a copy and then a paste. Look at this first one right here. Look at the names. We got JP Morgan, one of the biggest banks in the world, working with Wells Fargo to use Ripple XRP partner, which is FedNow. I mean, the names don't get any bigger than that, okay? JP Morgan, one of the top 3 banks in the world. Not much bigger, folks. You're pretty much at the top. Here's this article right here. Federal Reserve Payments pilot incorporates Ripple partner. There you go, Volante. So you got that article right there. Let me just send it again in case I messed up. Hold on. Copy and then the paste. Okay, so I've shown you now two articles dealing with some of the biggest banks in the world, Ripple and the Federal Reserve. There you go. Now, years ago, 7 years ago, everybody, look at this news. We're taking it back 7 years. The Federal Reserve already knew about Ripple 7 years ago. Here's the evidence from people who have been in crypto a while. You remember seeing this article. I found it. Federal Reserve Task Force. This is on a Ripple page, right here on a Ripple page. The Federal Reserve Task Force does a study. What do they find in 2017? Ripple improved speed and transparency of global payments. There's something called the Faster Payments Task Force. It was set up in 2015. It took them 2 years later to figure out the Ripple improved speed and transparency. It's not Ethereum. It's not Bitcoin. It's not that other dumb shit, okay? Now, it's interesting, but Ripple, when it first started in 2013, 14, it had somebody from the Federal Reserve working there with them. Here again is the Ripple yearbook. Go to the 5-second mark. You'll see Ripple Labs, meet the team. And it lists all the team members. But now go to the 8-second mark. Now, it's a little tricky to find this on the 8-second mark. But if you read across, you'll see Microsoft, NASA, and then the New York Fed right there, okay? This is 2014 Ripple. They've already had people from NASA, the New York Fed, the National Security, and I'm not going to say agency. Just they had people working for Ripple there. Just coincidence, I guess, right? And as I was saying earlier, we're dealing with the Federal Reserve. So we're dealing with the United States, right? And we deal with the United States, you're dealing with the dollar. And guess just who happens to be on the digital dollar project, Ripple Labs, specifically on the CBDC technical sandbox. You know, they had a America's had a CBDC sandbox. Here it is right here. You know how Europe's doing all the sandbox? The United States is doing it as well, but it's a little more quiet. There's your proof right there. Sandbox 2022. That's 2 years ago. So there's your evidence right there, buddy. Now, the article also talked about the clearinghouse. It talked about the Federal Reserve and the clearinghouse, correct? Well, guess who's a clearinghouse partner? FIS. And what is FIS? They're a Ripple partner, by the way. So now we know that the clearinghouse is using Ripple partner technology. See, it's not like the clearinghouse is going to join with FIS. Oh, but we're not going to use Ripple at all. Oh, okay. If you think that's the case, then you're special kind of stupid. We can't help you here. And lastly, well, maybe not lastly, let's look right here. I want you to see how big this goes. Wait, FedNow now using Volante for cross-border payments. Yeah, so that's why I show that article with Volante joining with the Federal Reserve. So Dennis is saying they're using Volante for cross-border payments. So here's this article right here. Ripple partner and Wells Fargo are collaborating on Swift replacement. Well, let's see who the the clearinghouse. The clearinghouse, comma, a known Ripple partner company. Well, isn't that something? So now we have FIS working with the clearinghouse. And now we have officially showing here in a news article, the clearinghouse is a known Ripple partner working with Wells Fargo, one of the biggest banks in the world. There you go. I mean, you know, look, I'm just showing you. I don't care if the price is 53 cents. It's not going to, XRP don't work at 53 cents unless you're moving small amounts of money. Oh, let's look right here. This is officially the last article I'm going to show you of this program right now because we're at about the 1 hour mark. I'm definitely going to have a PM show. It might be early. I'm not sure. I might be able to pull off a 3:45 p.m. Um, PM show today, Pacific time. Look at this article right here. 2014, I already showed you before. Ripple Labs signs the first two banks, Cross River Bank, right there. That was mentioned in the previous article. Okay. Let me knock out this one right here. I could squeeze off a little bit of time. Let me check my time. Okay, that doesn't want to show me. Let me click out of that then. 7:33. Okay. I can probably do one last article. Let me do a copy and a paste. Indonesia. Okay. Now, Asia is going to take off and Europe's going to take off. I'm going to show you right here. We're going to go over Indonesia. I know I showed you on the short video a spoiler alert. Let me do a copy paste again. I'm going to show you the spoiler alert again. Then we're going to get into the article and I'm going to show you why Indonesia is going to take off first. Go to the 53-second mark. 53-second mark. Okay. What do we see here? Ripple Indonesia, 2015. There you go, everybody. No other channel is going to show you that. Now, let's get into the article. Why are we learning about Indonesia? One, because they're a Ripple partner for the past almost 10 years. That's probably one fucking reason why. Number two reason is they're going to take off first. Look, all these early Ripple partners I'm showing you are going to take off. China, Russia, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand. They're all going to take off first. We've got London, England. We can get into Ireland, shit like that. Okay, I'm not going to list them all, but all the early Ripple partners I've been showing you, Japan and stuff, they're all going to take off first. Indonesia is one of them. That's why there's a company called Vita, and they're introducing biometric identity stack to fight fraud in Indonesia. When this crypto takes off, everybody, look, there's going to be no more rug pulls. All that shit's done. The FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, and all that dumb shit, and all these scams and rug pulls, all this shit's gone. All right? What we got here is a digital transformation accelerates globally the threat of cybercrime. Crypto has brought in fraud. So what they're going to do now is eliminate all that fraud with this identity theft software, okay? And it's going to fight artificial intelligence. So Elon Musk and all that chat GPT or the X chat, whatever the fuck he's doing, okay? Not that he's the bad guy because he's not, but I'm just saying, who's ever going to use artificial intelligence, they're not going to be able to fake deep fake things, okay? That's why Vita is coming out with an identity stack as a defense mechanism against AI-driven fraud, particularly identity theft through deepfake technology. In its latest initiative, Vita's identity stack aims to prevent up to 99.9% of identity fraud by combining selfie biometric verification, liveness detection, and injection attack. I'm not going to deep dive the article. That's pretty much it. What we're seeing here, why is this important? Number one, crypto ain't taking off until we have adequate deepfake protection. You're not going to have $10,000 XRP and everybody's doing stuff and somebody can rug pull and just start snap. It's not going to happen. They're holding the technology back for crypto until we get adequate safeguards. I hope you see that through all these articles I'm showing you. Airports doing facial scans. You know why? Because airports are run by the federal government. So this is all test mode. I hope you see that and understand this. The airports are running this because, look, it's security, terrorism, right? So who's going to say no to all that? Oh, it's at the airport. We don't want the plane to crash, for God forbid. That's the perfect place to roll this stuff out is the airport. No one's going to argue that. Um, so this is where they perfect all that. You get your little real ID cards. You do all this selfie stuff, all in the name. See, people will do it if it's all in the name of security. You don't want that motherfucking plane to crash, right? You're not going to do it. You're not going to want to do it if you're at home and you want to buy crypto. Man, I don't want to vote for all these laws to do such and such now. But you go to the airport, oh shit, you're going to do whatever. You'll do a full body scan naked if you have to make sure the plane ain't going to crash. All right, that's how the stuff rolls out. And Vita is just one of these companies that's doing this. The reason I felt it was important is because it shows Indonesia is getting ready to go. They're now getting this facial ID scan. It might be ready in a year from now. I don't know, less 6 months. Who knows? They got to get everybody in Indonesia face scanned, selfied out, and all that. I mean, I'm just showing you this is the last stage. Indonesia is ready with crypto. 2015 Ripple partner. I think it's about time the pilot's over, don't you? After 9, 10 years, kind of done, right? This is why Indonesia has the crypto exchanges and they're all getting hooked up. The last stage of it is everybody gets selfied. Nobody uses that exchange unless the government knows or where they keep, at least the company's got to keep records. Selfies, biometric protection against fraud so that nobody can hack your account and steal your, because look, this is big business. Hundreds of millions, hundreds of trillions of dollars are going to be in crypto. Quadrillions. This is the last stage. Indonesia's showing this to you right now. And that is the last of your articles that I got for this morning. Let me check. Wait, hold on. Digital ID required to enter Europe. Oh, from November 2024. Tinfoil hat. Ripple, Steve Liu said Ripple is partnering with World Economic Forum a long time. See what I'm saying? It's all planned out. They're just, I think, they're trying to get all these countries. First, you got to get the infrastructure crypto hooked all up. And then you've got to work on the biometric stuff. After that, then you're ready to go with regulations and then green light it, right? So that's just, you've got to have selfie biometric stuff. This stuff ain't going to go. I mean, Ripple hit $3.80. Look, I'm talking about $10,000. They're not going to let this shit go unless everything's selfie. People out there, you can let a bad actor, like let's say a terrorist or something, he does the right thing and he could bamboozle somebody out of $500 million or a trillion. You know how much bad shit some of these bad people can buy with $1 trillion? They're not going to allow this shit to happen to everybody. Okay, XRP goes to $5, big fucking deal. No, they're not going to let it go to 10 grand where we want it and shit to go without all the adequate selfie stuff. So forget it. Don't hold your breath. It's going to be a while, right? I'm just showing you reality. I'm not going to be one of these channels that just try to pump, make you get all hypey and shit. No, I'm just showing you reality. This is the adult channel. That's just how it works, okay? Steve Liu, thanks, Crypto Hulk, for your research times, and your content is very informative. It takes a lot of work, Steve, let me tell you, a shit ton of work. I think that's it. I've gotten everybody's donations. Terrence McNamara, thank you very much for that tax-free donation. Appreciate that. And I believe that'll be it for this particular program. But hold on a second. 5 Dennis 123. Thanks for the tax-free deep diving. Quote the unit. Gold-backed BRICS currency. I think every country is going to gold back their currencies now. And then that's where their digital dollar stuff comes in, where people then can use that digital dollar because it's a gold backed. I think the days of having fake money is over. I think we tried that route and it didn't end well for the planet. The US is already 35 trillion. Basically, the going off the gold standard in America destroyed the American dollar. That's what it did. It took about 50 years, but it destroyed the American dollar. And here you and me are, um, we're watching this program. You're literally watching the future unfold. I go over fundamental news. I show you about the biometric shit at least 2 to 3 times a week because that's part of crypto. You're not going to have crypto without biometrics. Oh, God, no. The biometrics is in with crypto. You're not going to have a crypto. Well, I'm not going to do selfie, and you're not going under. No, you're not living off no grid. I'm just letting you know. That's you're fucking high. All right. You probably could have done that now and back throughout history, but as we get closer and closer, you're not going to be able to go to the store and buy gas. It's not going to happen. Your face, your palm print is going to have to be used at a gas station to get gas in your car. So you might have to use somebody else to get gas for you, but you are not getting out from under some kind of a grid. I'm just letting you know. You could do that shit in the 60s, 1960s and 70s and 80s and shit. But now it's getting to the point where you can't. That's the whole goal, is to enslave everybody with cryptocurrency. I don't like it. I'm just letting you know what the fact is. That's why I'm showing you all these deep facts here early in advance. You want to make money off gold and silver, use that to buy your crypto. Crypto Hulk, I don't have money. I don't have enough money to get crypto I want. Then buy $3,000 worth of silver, sit on that for 4 months, whatever it takes, 6 months. And then when that shit doubles and triples, 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, then you sell off, you make monthly payments on that shit for 2 years, or get your payments as low as you can for 2-3 years. Get to silver now, okay? And then when that shit goes up 10, 20 times, then you pay off the fucking loan, dude. But then don't do it. Don't do it. And you're going to be in a worse position later than you are right now. The silver and gold stuff is not going to go the other way. Your crypto is not going to go up first. Your little plan of buying the dumb shit cryptos, they're going to moon first, then I'm going to sell. That shit ain't going to work. That's the stupidest fucking plan. All cryptos are going to dump with this recession, depression that's coming. What's going to skyrocket is what I'm doing, gold and silver. And then if I got bills to pay, I could sell off a coin when it's 10 grand because it only cost me 2,500. I just made 7,500 and shit. Some of my coins I got when they were 1,800 a piece. Those motherfuckers, I'm going to make 9,000, 10, 15,000 a coin on those early ones I got. Like my first 15 gold coins, I would be making, that shit's going to be worth at least a couple 100,000 right there. So I haven't been backing the truck up. I'm not dumb like that. If a super hack were to happen, they're not hacking the gold because it's in my hand. Your little account, all of our ledgers and treasures and all that shit, I'm looking at worst case scenario. I hope it never happens. That's why I'm telling you, get the silver and gold emergency fund, get it on a loan, pay that shit off in 2 years, whatever it takes. Remember, I got my crypto. It took me 1.5 years to pay it off. I'm going to get all this gold. It might take me 8-9 months to pay it off. I'm not concerned. Worst case, my gold goes to 5 grand and I sell off some coins and pay it off. I could sell off like 3 coins and pay off all the shit that I just spent from just look, you figure out whatever you got to do. I'm trying to show you how to leverage your money to where in the end, it's not going to cost you any and you'll make money. My name's Crypto Hulk. This show is officially over. I'll see you in my next one, probably in the afternoon.